Here's the thing about posting videos for someone like me. It is terrifying. I don't have a huge social media presence. I was that person that posted on Facebook maybe once a year, if that. I don't have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. Before yesterday, had never uploaded a video before. And yeah, I was sitting there with a ball of anxiety in my stomach, knowing that the video wasn't perfect and it probably wasn't going to get a lot of views and it was out there in the world. But I had an epiphany a few months ago as I was starting my coaching business. I gave myself permission to fail and to fail spectacularly. Because it's not about doing it perfectly the first time. It's about learning what I can from doing it at all and figuring out the next step as I go. It was a really big step for me because I'm not a perfectionist, but I come from a perfectionist background, right? So growing up, perfection was the expectation. And if it wasn't perfect, then it's a failure. And that stayed with me for a really long time. And I've seen a lot of people fall into the trap of, especially when they're starting a new project or a new business or doing something new at all, finding perfectionism as an excuse to not do anything. As I was starting my coaching business, I could have easily fallen into the trap of, well, maybe I just get my certification and finish all my education and do all of these courses before I start. Maybe I build the perfect website and clean up all of my LinkedIn and social media pages and get everything exactly right before I announce it to the world. But I could have stayed in that spiral for years, maybe forever, and not gotten to do the thing that I love most. And so I scrapped together a website. I put it up. It's not great. It's not perfect. It'll get better, but it's out there now and I can do something with it. And I have something that I can share and improve along the way and learn about website building, about how people respond to it, about how to use it. And it was the same thing for the post. I sat there for days, maybe it was weeks, racked with anxiety about this one post, just announcing my business. Was the wording exactly right? Did I use all of the words that I wanted to? Did I say it exactly the right way? And then I shipped it out and I just sat in this fear and anxiety for a little while longer, and then every post after that got easier. Same with the video. I think it'll get easier. And I'll learn something along the way. I'll learn how to make the content sharper. I'll learn how to get my message across. I'll learn how to pinpoint exactly what I want to say. I'll learn about all the video editing and the thumbnails and YouTube and all that stuff along the way. And so I want you to think about, what's the next right thing? Is there something that you're putting off because, man, you just want to get it just right? But what if good enough is good enough? And good enough becomes better because you gave yourself the chance to learn from it. What if it didn't have to be a massive leap, just a step?